You. I'm here again today because I want to read you another book. This story is called Miss Nelson is Missing, and it's a really, really good book. I know you're going to like it, right? Can you see the cover there? Miss Nelson is a teacher, and she's missing. I wonder where she went. Let's find out. All right, here we go. The kids in room 207 were misbehaving again. Spitballs stuck to the ceiling. Paper planes whizzed through the air. They were the worst behaved class in the whole school. Not good. Look at all those spitballs on the ceiling, paper planes in the air. They're just not behaving. How could they learn that way? Now settle down, said Miss Nelson in a sweet voice. But the class would not settle down. They whispered and giggled. They squirmed and made faces. They were even rude during story hour. Look, is that how we sit during story time, on our heads? No, we sit crisscross applesauce and we are quiet. They always refuse to do their lessons. Something will have to be done, said Miss Nelson. How is she going to get the class to listen and behave? I wonder. The next morning, Miss Nelson did not come to school. Wow, yelled the kids. Now we could really act up. They began to make more spitballs and paper planes. Today, let's just be terrible, they said. Not so fast, hissed an unpleasant voice. First off, look at the class. Can everybody see the class? They're all silly and crazy. I wonder who this unpleasant voice is. Has to be another teacher. Whoa. That's their other teacher. A woman in an ugly black dress stood before them. I am your new teacher, Miss Viola Swamp. And she rapped the desk with her ruler. Where's Miss Nelson? Asked the kids. Never mind that, snapped Miss Swamp. Open those arithmetic books now. Miss Nelson's kids did as they were told. They could see that Miss Swamp was a real witch. She meant business. Right away, she put them to work, and she loaded them down with homework. Oh, my gosh. We'll have no story hour today, said Miss Swamp. Keep your mouth shut, said Miss Swamp. Sit perfectly still, said Miss Swamp. And if you misbehave, oh, you'll be sorry, said Miss Swamp. She sounds scary. Days went by and there was no sign of Miss Nelson. The kids missed Miss Nelson so much. Where is she? Maybe we should try to find her, they said. Some of them went to the police. Detective McSmog was assigned to the case. He listened to their story. He scratched his chin. He said. I think Miss Nelson is missing. Detective McSmog would not be much help. Other kids went to Miss Nelson's house. The shades were tightly drawn, and no one answered the door. In fact, the only person they did see was the wicked Miss Viola Swamp coming up the street. If she sees us, she's going to give us more homework. They got away just in time. Maybe something terrible happened to Miss Nelson. Maybe she was grabbed by a shark, said one of the kids. But that didn't seem likely. Didn't seem likely because she didn't go to the ocean or anything. Sharks are deep, deep in the ocean. Maybe Miss Nelson went to Mars, said another kid. But that didn't seem likely because she's not an astronaut. know, exclaimed one know-it-all. Maybe Miss Nelson's car was carried off by a swarm of angry butterflies. But that didn't seem likely. I don't think butterflies could carry a car, right? Even though it's a pretty picture, I don't think butterflies could carry a car. The kids in room 207 became very discouraged. It seemed that Miss Nelson was never coming back, and they would be stuck with Miss Viola Swamp forever. They heard footsteps in the hall. "Here comes the witch," they whispered. "Hello, children," someone said in a sweet voice. "Who is it? I wonder." "It was Miss Nelson!" "Did you miss me?" she asked. "We certainly did," cried all the kids. "Where were you?" "Well, that's my little secret," said Miss Nelson. "How about a story hour?" "Oh, yes," cried the kids. Miss Nelson noticed that during story hour, no one was rude or silly. "What brought about this lovely change?" she asked. "Well, that's our little secret," said the kids. "Why do you think they changed?" Back home, Miss Nelson took off her coat and hung it in the closet, right next to the ugly black dress. When it was time for bed, she sang a little song. "I'll never tell," she said to herself with a smile. What did Miss Nelson do? Miss Nelson was Viola Swamp, the mean teacher. Why do you think Miss Nelson dressed up as the mean teacher and went to school and was so mean to her kids? Well, she taught her kids a lesson to not misbehave and to do their work and all that stuff and be thankful for the lovely teacher that you have, which I'm thankful for you guys. I hope you're thankful for me. See you guys soon.